So what's going on YouTube, Diggy546? Right now, the Chargers pick is in. And I'm thinking they're going to take Malik Nabers. And if they do take Malik Nabers, then I'm 100% into taking a guy like J.J. McCarthy or taking a guy like Michael Penix Jr. at 6 with our pick. Or maybe they trade it away. But I'm thinking that you take your best option at that point is getting a quarterback because Malik Nabers to me is the best player on the board, and after that you kind of fall off. Now Joe Alt could be the pick here, as Roger Goodell's about to read it. The fifth pick. Okay, so they took Joe Alt. Okay, so that leaves Malik Nabers on the board for the New York Giants. So I don't want the Giants not to take a quarterback, but if they do pass on a quarterback, Malik Nabers is the guy that I wanted to be there for us at 6. So Malik Nabers could very well be the pick here. Now, I got my chat running right now. Greeny Green is in the chat. Shout out to Greeny. He's spitting facts. Daniel Jones is not going to get Malik Nabers the football the way he needs to get the football. But I do think that Malik Nabers stands a better chance of working with Daniel Jones than Romo Dunze will. Because Malik Nabers, let me scoot to the side real quick so you can see that 8 in that LSU jersey. Malik Nabers is a guy that's going to make things happen. He's going to be open often. So he's a guy that is going to make things happen. Excuse me. So I would rather take a quarterback, but if we don't take a quarterback, Malik Nabers is the guy I want to take. But I really don't think that Joe Shane likes Daniel Jones. I really don't. I don't think so. I kind of see through it. I'm kind of seeing through it. Like I think Joe Shane says one thing about Daniel Jones, and he's kind of yapping over here about Daniel Jones, but at the same time, he's not thinking that on the other side. I just don't think so. So I would love Malik Nabers. I would, man, like as an LSU fan, I would love Malik Nabers. But I'm kind of excited to see a new quarterback in here. I'm really excited to see that. I'm really excited to see that. And if we don't take that quarterback here, there's not much. I mean, Bo Nix is probably going to be gone in the second round. We're going to have to trade up for that. There's not much there. Like, we're going to take Spencer Rattler and hope he can get something done. I just don't think that is going to be your best shot at success. Now, either you're going to take a quarterback here, or you're going to move forward with Daniel Jones and Drew Lock and take a quarterback once you realize, oh, we need a quarterback next year in the draft. Brock Bowers, Silent Chris in the chat is saying Brock Bowers could be here. We better not take Brock Bowers. Taking a tight end at 6 when you don't have a quarterback is outrageous, in my opinion. You pay wide receivers $28 million in some cases, so okay, I can deal with that. And I think Malik Nabers is going to be a superstar wide receiver. And Joe Shane is on that phone right now. Joe Shane is on that phone right now. Yeah, Rattler would be better. Rattler would be definitely better than Daniel Jones. But Joe Shane is on the phone right now. And again, as I was telling the chat, listen, this cup at 8 o'clock at the beginning of the draft was up to here. Now it's all the way down to here. Like, it's all the way down to here because the picks so far have stressed me out so much that I've already gone through the whole cup. Like, it's crazy stuff, man. Look at license plate guy at the draft. Dude shows up to everything. It's going to be J.J. McCarthy, Michael Penix, or Malik Nabers. It's going to be one of those 3 because the pick is in. The Giants average 15.7 points per game. I was just reading to the chat. You look at Daniel Jones' tenure as a Giant. I won't even count his rookie year. His second year, 17.5. Third year, 15.2. Fourth year, 21.5. That got him paid $40 million, averaging 21.5 points a game. And then 15 points per game. I was part of the mob. I was on the Daniel Jones bandwagon. I wanted to pay him, but I was wrong. I was wrong. He's not that guy, and we need a guy that can get the football to these playmakers so we can put up more than 20 points per game. Like we got to get a guy that can throw for 20. I guarantee you, if we take a quarterback right now, he's going to throw for more than more touchdowns than Daniel Jones did his entire career. So Roger Goodell is making his slow walk out to the stage, walking past the Bud Light sign. I know some people don't like Bud Light. Giant selection is in. Let's turn up the audio. Or maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I'll get copyrighted. The New York Giants select. Malik Nabers is the pick. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. But I'm also disappointed. I'm also disappointed. I'm also disappointed. Listen, Malik Nabers is not a bad pick at all right here. It's not a bad pick at all. And I'm really excited because as an LSU fan, I've been wanting to get an LSU wide receiver on the team. And I'm excited about that aspect of it. But at the same time, I would have loved to see a quarterback. But this is a number one wide receiver. Malik Nabers, day one, it's just like I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited, folks. I'm getting excited. Let me take another sip. Listen. Malik Nabers, day one, is going to be the best wide receiver that we've seen in blue since number 13 left. And I'm not talking about Jalen Hyatt, and I'm not talking about Dante Pettis. Malik Nabers is going to be the best Giants wide receiver we've seen on that football field since number 13 left. And that's by far. Like, he's going to get on that field, and we're going to see some plays being made that we have not been seeing get made in a long time at the wide receiver position. I'm talking about screens. I'm talking about 9 routes. I'm talking about deep posts. I'm talking about comebacks. I'm talking about slants to the house, to the crib. I'm talking about he's going to be making big plays all over the field. Somebody in the chat, Maximus, shout out to you, is saying Nabers was 1B wide receiver in the draft. And that very well could be true. Like, Malik Nabers could very well be a better wide receiver in the NFL than Marvin Harrison Jr. It's possible. It's possible. So I'm not mad because he's that level of a player, but I really wonder who's going to be throwing him the football, and I hope it's not Daniel Jones. I hope it's not Daniel Jones. Hopefully we have something going on here, and the football guys are going to help us out, and Michael Penix Jr. is just going to slide a little bit too far down that draft board, and Michael Penix Jr. is going to be a guy that slides to 22 and the Giants trade up and get him. I'm hoping that happens because I don't want to see Bo Nix out there. I don't want to see Spencer Rattler out there. And I definitely don't want to see Daniel Jones throwing him the ball. But whoever is going to be throwing Malik Nabers the ball, he's going to be making plays with it. He's going to be making plays with it. 14 touchdowns last year for him. That's almost as much as your franchise quarterback that we paid $40 million to. But it is a great feeling. It is a great feeling to have this LSU quarterback on the New York Giants right here. LSU, not quarterback. LSU wide receiver on the New York Giants because I've been waiting a little while. I wanted us to trade up and get Jamar Chase. I wanted Justin Jefferson. But we got Malik Nabers, and I think he has a chance in the NFL to be just as good as these other guys. I just want to say I'm hoping that he can actually have a decent career and that Daniel Jones doesn't screw this up. I'm really hoping that he doesn't screw this up. They're comparing him to DJ Moore. I mean, I guess. But I think he's going to be better than DJ Moore is. And DJ Moore is a good player. But I think he's going to be even better. I mean, he's good after the catch. He's electric. He's strong. He's good at the line of scrimmage. I just put up a video maybe about a month ago or a month and a half ago on Malik Nabers, just covering everything that he does. I'll probably do another quick video on him, but Malik Nabers is going to be a good player for us. I don't think shout out, we got Cattle Dog in the chat. I'm not saying that I think Malik Nabers is going to be better than Marvin Harrison Jr. I'd be surprised for that, but I also wouldn't be surprised, basically what I'm saying. So nix what I just said. I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up having a better career than Marvin Harrison Jr. But if you ask me right now, who do I think is going to be having a better career? It would still be Marvin Harrison Jr. because that dude is a machine. Like, I have not seen college tape like Marvin Harrison Jr. ever. Like, I've never seen a college wide receiver look on tape, like not just highlights, but on tape as good as Marvin Harrison Jr. But for now, I'm satisfied with the pick because this was a huge need that the Giants have not been able to address for years. We haven't been able to get that number one wide receiver, and I think we finally got him. But we do need, in the worst way, a quarterback. Please get me a quarterback. Get me a quarterback, Joe Shane.